This is Property Talk with WORIN Nigeria.
Good morning, beautiful city of Abuja. Good morning to every of our listeners. For those of you that have been waiting, sitting close to your radio, waiting for this beautiful program, this insightful program, I want to say good afternoon to you. Yes, this is your favorite show, Property Talk, brought to you by WORIN Nigeria. As you all know, WORIN is an acronym coined out from the phrase workers in the neighborhood, a platform that connects you to artisans, professional artisans, and professional in the building the industry. WORIN is an app that connects you to every dot in the construction industry, and this program is always heard on Armed Forces Radio 107.7 Abuja at every 12:30 p.m. all Mondays. Today is going to be a wonderful one. Today is going to be an insightful one. Today we're going to be talking about the future of real estate in Nigeria. The future of real estate in Nigeria. Trend, upcoming realtors should watch out for. Those stuffs upcoming realtors should watch out for. Those stuff upcoming developers to watch out for. Those trends that you and I should watch out for. The future of real estate. We're going to be discussing, and we have one of our wonderful guests. He's a brother, he's a colleague. We've known each other for a couple of years now, and he's doing well in the real estate space. He's nobody but Pascal Hyginus. I celebrate you, sir. Welcome to the show, sir.
Thank you very much, sir.
He's going to be doing justice. He's going to be doing justice to today's topic, and I want you to sit back, listen, take your pen, and grab what you need grab in the next 30 minutes, because he's going to be dissecting this topic for us. And sincerely, I find him one of the person, I find him fit for this topic. So once again, thank you for coming. God bless you.
Thank you very much.
First of all, let's just dive in because we don't have time.
Okay.
Let us just dive in. We actually don't have time. I want to ask you to officially introduce yourself. Tell us how you started. Tell us about yourself. Tell us how you started, how you find yourself in the real estate space.
Okay. Thank you very much for having me. It's a special honor to come here and share my experience. So a quick one. As you know, my name is Pascal Chukwuebuka Hyginus. I have always been this entrepreneurial type, always wanting to do business right from my secondary school. That was when I discovered that passion. I started selling things in class. You know, I would buy extra sweets, and then my classmates would want me to give them. But I observed that there was a particular sweet that they loved. So I would get more. After sharing for free, at some point I stopped. So all those years, I grew up into entrepreneurship, even in the university. So towards the last 2 years of my university, that was when I discovered real estate. After I had tried drop shipping, I tried digital marketing and some other online ways to make money, especially MLM, multi-level marketing. Bring 2 people to bring 2 people to bring 4 people. I did about 3 companies that time, La Buena Vida. I did Tradera, is a Forex MLM company. I did IM Academy. But when I discovered the real estate industry, I saw something called stability. And I saw something called appreciation, regardless. Real estate is something that continues and will continue to be useful and efficient, right? So that was when I ventured into it. 7 years right now into it. When I started with rent. You know, I was helping people source for houses for rent, also sales of lands, you know, everything I could lay my hands on. But after like 2 years into it, I told myself, Pascal, you need to calm down and then streamline. So what I now decided to focus on in the real estate after those years, I now started doing basically sales of lands and houses. And then I had already 3 years experience in managing people's short-let apartments. Okay. So then I saw that I needed to have a stable flow of income per month, since sales of land and houses might not come every month. So that was when I started managing people's short-let apartments, and I was making money as a manager for those 3 years per month. That was now the stable income I needed. So up until when I now ventured into my own short-let apartment. I opened my own short-let apartment. Currently, I have 2 short-let apartments in Abuja of mine. And then the last thing, which is more important, which I tilted towards, was construction, right? All those clients I was buying, helping them sell lands, right? Sell lands to them. And so they would go look for another engineer to build for them. So towards the, let's say, 2 years ago, I started developing interest. I went to a developer and said, I want to learn for free. I will be coming to your site, and then I started building. So currently I'm building for a client. I've built for 2 different clients.
All right.
Yes.
Mr. Pascal, it's like you have a whole lot to chew. And I want to ask, are you an engineer? Because you say you are building now, and are you an engineer, or you contracted engineer that are building for you? I would want to get that clear on the air, because you don't learn. It's not a trade. Building is not a trade. You learn. And they are building professional. We are on air. We are on live.
Yeah.
And did you hire professionals to build for you, or you are building yourself?
No, I hire professionals.
Okay.
I hire engineers, and I learn from them. But the money most of the time comes through me. So my clients trust me, and they give me the money, and I hire or contract engineers and to build the property.
All right then. You said you've been into real estate for the past 7 years, and the areas you've been practicing is more like you are like a middleman, just as we call it, an agent. You buy and sell property for people.
Yes.
And I know you now said you have some of your own property that you run Airbnb. One part of a real estate that you mentioned, real estate investment, this Airbnb. How far have you gone? With the Airbnb, and how long? You say, okay, you mentioned 3 years you've been into Airbnb. How far have you gone with Airbnb, and how is the business Airbnb striving in the city of Abuja?
Okay, so I had the experience 3 years managing people's Airbnb, and what I did was get clients for them, or even connect to other agents to bring clients to the apartment. So I go check those clients in, check them out, and when the clients are there during their stay, I listen to their needs. They chat me up. I go and make sure that everything is in order, all the things they need is provided for them. So, but the thing I can confidently tell you about Airbnb, it's a very profitable business. Most people these days prefer to go to a short-let apartment than to lodge in a hotel, because of what a short-let apartment provides. It provides, one, more space, especially the one that are secured, that comes with uniformed security with gated compound. Good. They love the fact that apart from the space, they get to do what they want to do in the apartment, and they get housekeeping services whenever they want, just like hotels give them. They have normally free Wi-Fi, Prime, Amazon, Netflix, all those things. And it's same value or same amount the hotel give them. So the business is flourishing.
Okay. I think some time ago we discussed about Airbnb.
Yeah.
We talked about how fast Airbnb is growing. And we actually mentioned that Airbnb is a wing of real estate investment. If you remember what he said he tried so many business, and he at the tail end of his schooling, he ventured into real estate. And I remember one of our guests back then said, he said real estate is the only investment that is real. You can see what you buy. You can see it physically. You can see it. And one other investment that doesn't depreciate is real estate.
Of course.
Because when you get a property, the property don't less. It's
keeps
not like
going
a
up.
car that will say you've used it and the price has come, the price is down, or any other equipment. Or real estate is what appreciates on a daily basis. So I want to. This will take me to my second question,
Okay.
and the second question is: when you hear the future of real estate in Nigeria, what comes to your mind? When you hear the future of real estate in Nigeria, what comes to your mind?
Okay. First of all, what comes to my mind is technology, right? The technological innovations that will be introduced in the real estate sector in Nigeria.
Yeah.
Because right now it is already happening in other developed countries, right? The technological innovations will be involved even in the construction. You're an engineer. Even in your construction, right now, for instance, in China, I don't know if you've seen that a video where they now construct those, the different parts of the building in a factory, right? I don't know if you've seen that video.
Yeah, that's precast.
Precasting.
You just come to the site and couple them.
So what used to take them months to build will take them less than 2 weeks or just 1 week to build. So, but when it comes to technology, there will be a lot of AI. I see AI being introduced in real estate and automation. Because when you are using technology to build, you have right now in our homes, we have smart homes, right? Where you talk to Alexa, your curtains open. So we are still in the inception stage of technology in real estate in Nigeria.
Yeah. And I want to say, back then, 3, 4, 5, 6 years ago, people are not well informed about real estate opportunities and investment. But now you can go on social media, you will see 1,001 property
Exactly.
on social media. That's technology too.
Exactly.
1,001 property. People, if you want to market any property, you can. I don't want to call names of platform where you want to market. You can use WORIN Nigeria, our platform. We market and we market. We have a marketplace for property. There are so many apps, so many web apps whereby you can manage your property. And apart from that, the technology aspect of it is that you can access anything at any time. I don't know, maybe you understand.
Yes, of
you
course.
get quick information compared to a couple of years back, whereby you have to listen to the radio like this to get online. You can get it.
Yes.
I want to say this to all our listeners: we are streaming live on all our social media platform at WORIN Nigeria, on YouTube, on Facebook at WORIN Nigeria. You can see our faces. You can see us very, very well. If you want to see us, we are live streaming. You can like the page, and then anytime we come on live, you will have to see us, and you will have to be notified. Let me go straight to the third question. What major change do you foresee in Nigeria real estate market in the next 5 to 10 years? What major change?
Firstly, I foresee high population increase that will translate to low or housing deficits, meaning there will be no enough houses. This will now require more houses to be built. So developers, engineers, realtors, get ready, right? You think we've started? No, we are just at the inception, as I said. So a lot of people will be relocating to different parts of the country, right? And housing will be needed. So that is why we will need to employ more innovations and technology to bring that into fruition, to get houses available.
He just hit a point that the city center is moving. The urban center is increasing.
Yes.
So there will be more demand for property. So in the next 4 or 5 years, due to this technology and due to let me cite an example. The FCT minister is doing a whole lot, and is taking a road to every nooks and cranny in the city of Abuja, and those areas whereby they are opening up and there are major roads driving through those areas. The land the land value increases.
Of course.
The land value increases,
Of course.
and you look at people. The people want to move to those areas, leave the urban city, the city centers to stay, and move to those areas. And to get a property in the heart of Abuja is very very difficult. So those satellite city like Karasana, like Kiami, like Lugbe, like Kuje, like Gwagwalada, those areas are fast developing. Fast developing. So that will take me to our next question. So before we do that, I want to say this to our listener. You can call in to talk. We are talking on the topic. We're trying to discuss on the topic, the future of real estate in Nigeria. Trend, upcoming realtor should watch out for. Trend that all developers should watch out for. What is the future of real estate? If you want to be part of this show, you want to be part of this program, the number to reach us on live here on this program is 090 081 30608527. I repeat again. I call the number again. 081 30608527. Somebody just sent me a message that you start this show, you did not introduce yourself. I want to believe that you know my name by my voice if you are frequent listeners. Okay, for proper introduction, I remain Engineer Philip. We are your hosts, always your hosts here in this property talk show. I'm Engineer Philip, CEO WORIN Nigeria. Okay, this I said earlier. If you want to be part of this show, the number to call is 081 30608527. And the topic we are dissecting this morning is the future of real estate in Nigeria. The future of real estate in Nigeria. What do you think in the next 5-10 years? What do you think real estate? What level do you think real estate will be? What do you think real estate will become in the next 5 to 10 years? You want you to call in and tell us what you think and chook mouth, just as they talk. Chook mouth for this matter. Okay, the next question I want to ask you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Are there specific property types, residential, commercial, luxury, affordable housing, that you think will dominate the market in the nearest future?
Okay. Yes, I strongly believe the affordable housing will dominate more because of the population increase in major or satellite cities, according to your previous question. Okay. But I still believe that luxury housing will continue to grow, residential and commercial housing will continue to grow, but affordable housing will dominate more. Now, going back to that, your previous question, again, you would see that what we will expect in the next 10 years in Nigeria would be more collaborations between developers, companies coming together to build because of the overpopulation or population increase.
Okay.
And you would see, don't be surprised, in the next 10 years, you will start seeing structures like we see in Dubai currently, Qatar currently. In Nigeria, it's going to happen, right? It's going to be part of what
I
we see.
want to say this. We have a whole lot of high-rising building, just like Churchgate. We have high-rising skyscrapers,
yes,
apartments, fast-growing in the city center of Abuja. He said one of those they are luxury apartments.
Yes.
If you go to, I was opportune to visit Citygate,
wow.
and this what's the name of this by Churchgate now? Yes. But the name of this skyscraper, I'm coming. The name.
Churchgate.
Is it Churchgate? Is it Churchgate? World Trade Center.
Yes,
World Trade Center.
Yes,
I was able to visit the property. It's wow. It's luxury. And we have I won't call name because they did not pay me to advertise for that. We have about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them springing up in the city center here in central area, springing up.
More
So
will still
I
come.
want to say in the next couple of years,
Yes.
we'll have more of
More.
skyscraper. And most
Yes.
of those structures are luxury apartments. They are luxury apartments. And just like our guest said, he said affordable housing will come on. You see, there is what the government is bringing on now.
Yes.
I don't know if you've heard about it. Renewed Hope, renewed Hope housing
Yes,
scheme.
yes.
They are doing it in all the old local government in the entire federation in Nigeria. Renewed Hope is affordable home for people that are looking for affordable home. So it's going to be the talk of town in the next 2-3 years. So keep your finger crossed and you'll see what will happen. Let's go straight, because of our time. Let's go straight to our next question. How is urbanization and population growth shaping the future of real estate? I think you were mentioning it earlier.
Yes.
How
Yes. Okay.
is urbanization and the rising of the population in city center, how is it going to affect the real estate?
Okay, it is absolutely going to affect, because urbanization deals or entails mass development that involves people, especially moving from one place to another to settle in that place. Now, use Abuja for instance. We both are in Abuja currently, right?
Yeah.
Between 2022 to 2025, the population of Abuja was about 3.5 million in 2022. Right now, in 2025, as at July 2025, it's about 4.3. So almost 700,000 increase from 3 years back. And the statistics still shows that it will continue to skyrocket. You get? We're only using Abuja as an instance. We don't want to talk about Lagos. Lagos is like the most populated city in Nigeria, right? Yeah. Then you talk about Kano, Ibadan, all those states. So this urbanization will definitely require those mass housing schemes to come into fruition. Even government will have to.
Yeah. See, I want to say this to the hearing of our listeners.
Yeah.
As I said earlier, you can be part of this show. If you want to be part of this show, the number to call in is 081-3060-8527. I repeat, 081-3060-8527. If you want to be part of this show, you want to contribute to the topic we are trying to do justice to, you can call in and you will be live, and then people can listen to you and people can hear what you have to say about the future of real estate in Nigeria. I want to say this now. We're talking about urbanization and population growth.
Mm-hmm.
How is it going to shape the future of real estate? Yes, there are so many developers springing up now. There are so many realtors springing up. There are so many people investing into the real estate. And some people were saying, they are just building house everywhere. Who will stay? People will definitely stay. See, you are the one that is not that is not informed though.
Yeah.
People are buying house on a daily basis.
Yeah.
People are building on a daily basis.
Yeah.
People are developing on a daily basis. So don't just fold your hands there and said, okay, the way things are going, I don't think people are even buying house. People are even, to be honest, I want to say statistics shows that the rate at which the population of this Abuja is increasing, just as you stated, is above 50%. So if you have it in mind, okay, let me cite an example.
All right.
An urban population growth affects everything around. If you look at it, the rate at which you rent apartment last 2 years, it's not the same.
Not at all. It wasn't even the same last year, and now not the same.
Somebody was saying, last 3 years when I was in Abuja, I got a self-contained for 350. Now, if you want to get a self-contained for 350, you'll be going to Angwa. You'll be going out outside Abuja. It's no longer Abuja.
Of
Maybe
course.
Nasarawa
Yes.
or thereabout. Even the Angwa within the city center, to get a standard self-contained, you must have like between 400 and 600. Not to talk of there's one rent for some coppers sometimes ago, and it's in Angwa, it's in a village settlement, and before you know, they were telling me I'm going to pay 800,000. I was, wow, it's too much. It's too much. Not to talk about the city center. City center is self-contained. You know how much it's going for.
Yeah.
So the population, the population growth of the city center is actually affecting the real estate business. The real estate business is going high on a daily basis. The demand for accommodation, the demand for housing is going high on a daily basis. And I don't want to say much, but I want to say that this government is actually doing well because they are expanding, most especially the FCT minister. They are expanding the city, Abuja. They are taking city center to. Somebody was saying, he said, if you are conversant with the airport road, you will find out that okay, the city gate was actually there is a symbol at the city gate initially, but if you're conversant, they've moved that symbol to the airport axis. If you are coming from the airport, they've moved the symbol of the city gate to airport road, just by the overhead bridge. By airport, that is to say, the city center is the scope moving, of the city is moving. Before you know, the city center will move to Giri, and how Giri will be part of the city center. So what we're saying is that don't fold your hands.
Of course.
In any way you can invest in real estate, invest, because a time will come that you will not be able to afford some houses that you should be able to afford in Giri, in Airport Road, in Lugbe, in Karasana. Those lands you should be able to avoid. In the next couple of years, you won't be able to afford it. So it's better to dive into it now before it is too late. Somebody once said, he said the best time to buy is now. The best time to buy is now. If you're not buying now, tomorrow you might not be able to afford it.
You know the point.
You get the point. You're about saying something.
I wanted to add to that city center being moved. There's a point people should note. If you check the map of Nigeria, the middle of Nigeria is Abuja, isn't it?
Yeah.
Then the middle of Abuja is actually Kuje. Yeah. So the middle of Nigeria is Kuje.
But I want to say, there is something I read online, an article I read online, that they said the city center is this ASO. There's one radio just by Maitama, between Maitama and there's one rock. They said that's the and yes, they said that is the center of Abuja. That's the center. Sorry, the center of Nigeria, if I'm not mistaken. That's the center of Nigeria. I don't know how true it is.
If we check the geographical map, the middle of Abuja is actually Kuje. And central area CBD we know today, that is not supposed to be the central area. CBD is supposed to be in Kuje. And Wike, this present government, as you said, are trying in that development. There is a bill that is currently going in through the House of Legislative to be passed. They want to move some government parastatals that are in Maitama, in Asokoro, and in Wuse to Kuje. So just this month, beginning of this month, a client of mine went to Kuje and bought land for 20 million there. Imagine Kuje, 20 million. Kuje last 2 years, you would see land 10 million. 8 million.
Even 3 million. But I want to say there are estate land that are going for 3 million. That are going. I have some developers that brought their addition that will vet. There are lands. You can still get land in Kuje as cheap as 5 million, 3.5, 4 million. So there are still some that there are still some that are very expensive. Those that are close to the roadside that's quite expensive. But there are still in that same Kuje, you can see lands there are still affordable. Because of our time, somebody called and I missed the call. I want to still say, if you want to be part of this show, if you want to talk, if you want to contribute, please, the number to call in is 081-3060-8527. I repeat, 081-3060-8527. Yeah, you can reach us live on this number. Okay, that will take me to my next question. Are you okay? Are there specific? Okay, I've said this. How? Okay, they say, what role do smart city and technology-driven development play in the real estate
industry, right?
Industry.
Okay, I would answer your question with the analogy of football. In the game of football, it is the team that scores the highest goal that wins the game, isn't it?
Yes.
So when it comes to smart cities and development, what it will do for our real estate industry, I will say it is the city or cities with more technological driven development that will get the biggest investors, they will get the biggest players in the real estate industry, they would get more population inflow, and they will get more job opportunities. Okay. Those are the cities that will win. And currently in Nigeria, the two major cities are Abuja and Lagos. Port Harcourt is also following behind. So that is the answer to these questions. Those cities with the major development in real estate with technological inclusion will attract more players, more investors, both national and foreign international investors. We attract more inflow of population and we attract more job opportunities.
Okay. Indirectly, those cities that are termed to be smart city in technology-driven development play a major role.
Of course.
People. Okay, let me cite an example. People go to Dubai for excursion. People go to Dubai for vacation. Why are they going there? It was because of the design, how beautiful the city looks, and how it looks. Some people want to say, I was talking to somebody, have you been to Abuja before? Abuja looks so cute, and it's a place, a tourist center. Yeah. You can come to Abuja. There are so many things you can play around in Abuja. Yeah. So somebody once came and said, your road here is wow.
Of course.
Compared to other states.
Yes.
I visited Kanu some couple of weeks back, and I looked at the city of Kanu. I went beautiful. Around. Kanu is beautiful.
I've been to Kanu too.
There are some cities that are beautiful
in Nigeria.
Nigeria that they are smart in nature. You see big birds. You see different. You see different things that you cannot just imagine. Somebody gave me a talk that there is a city he went to that alongside the road there is an escalator. If you don't want to trek, you just stand on the escalator. The escalator will move you from one location to another. You cross over the road. I said, if I know that city, I will go and visit that city. So I want to say technology-driven smart city increase the demand and increase real estate investors, just as you have said. And this will take me to our next question. We have some few more minutes to go. You say. Do you think the stability and the eco-friendly housing will become a trend in Nigeria, or is it too early?
No, it's not too early. I strongly believe that it will continue to become a trend. It has already started. Eco-friendly housing will continue to trend in Nigeria. Some developers, I am an affiliate to some of those developers, right? I'm going to call them Shell Homes. They are doing well. They are building eco-friendly homes, right? If you've seen their billboards, those who are in Abuja, they would have seen their billboards around, right?
You pay for marketing.
So there are other developers that are actually considering building eco-friendly homes for residents. So I believe it will continue.
It's going to definitely be a trend because everybody needs something eco-friendly.
Yes.
Eco-friendly. Everybody needs sustainable apartment. How can, he said, what skill should upcoming realtor be developing to stay relevant in the future real estate market? What are those skills?
Okay.
What are those characters?
Yes. Okay, this is a personal one because I'm thinking or looking back when I started. These are skills I would develop. So one, I would say they need to know every details about the property, right? So that they can be able to give adequate information. Then they must learn about the different locations in that state that they are, about.
Fast developed.
Yes, know about the locations and know about the cost, average cost of the square meters. So it's knowing about your thing. Then learn negotiation skill. You must, as a realtor, learn negotiation skill. Also, you must learn digital marketing skill. You must market online, not just offline. So, and the last thing, networking. You must have networking skill. Go to events, network with people.
Yeah, thank you. What about this integrity of a thing? one thing people look at is integrity, the integrity of what you say. Some people will just want you to buy, and after buying, and that's all. Every other problem belongs to you. So I see people do business with you and don't want to do business with you again. And so I think one of the things they should learn is integrity.
Integrity.
Be honest in whatever you are doing.
Yes.
Be honest. For anybody to give you his property or to give you his money to consult you to buy property, you must have a level of integrity before they can invest in whatsoever they want to invest in. I think you've actually done justice. This will be my last question. What mistakes do you see new realtors making today that may hinder them from striving in the future? What are those mistakes?
One, not being honest, as you said. Because when you're not honest, they don't return. Yeah. And that's how my Airbnb business performs well. When I treat you well, you return. So when they are not being honest, clients don't return. Also, they look for money instead of providing solution. Put the solution at your forefront first. The money is good, yes, it will come. But when you put the solution to help the client achieve what he wants, the type of house, you as a realtor, you would be ahead. Also, another mistake is they're not getting adequate confirmation of the property genuinity. In Abuja here, we have a body that you can go and confirm the genuinity of a property, and which is Aegis, right?
Yeah.
So realtors need to also put effort in confirming that before selling, because you might honestly want to sell good property, but when the property is not genuine because you've not confirmed, you'll be in trouble. Another mistake realtors make is they only post on WhatsApp status. They don't post on, other social media platforms, IG, TikTok, run ad campaign, spend money. They only post on WhatsApp status. If you're a realtor, you have not built network, and all the people on your WhatsApp contacts are the people you knew from secondary school to university, and maybe your uncles and your aunties. Imagine that you are from, is it Nepo family or Lapo family? If you are from the poor background, is it those people on your WhatsApp that will come and buy 500 million naira houses from you? So you need to post on other platforms apart from WhatsApp alone. Then lastly, the mistake they do, they don't attend events. They don't attend real estate events. So they need to attend events and network.
You get informed. This program, this talk is to get you equipped, get you informed, get you to know what you need to know at every point in time. You have to be informed you have to be duly informed so that you can inform others. Yeah. So if you're not going out to mingle and form a blockchain of network, you cannot be informed. And secondly, he mentioned something that whatever property you are selling, make sure that you yourself have vetted that property very well before marketing, because it will lead you into trouble as a realtor and as a developer. So we have come to the conclusion of today's. We can't handle all the questions we have here. We can't handle because of our time. I want to say this conversation continues off air. This conversation continues off air in all our social media platform. We are at WORIN Nigeria on all our social media platform: YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and TikTok. We are at WORIN Nigeria. WORIN is spelled WORIN, Nigeria. You can reach us on any of our social media. If you have questions, you have contributions, you have suggestions, you have your property you want to sell, or you want to buy property, you can reach us on any of these platforms. We are active. We'll definitely reach out to you. If you need a professional artisan, we should be your plug. WORIN Nigeria, we should be your plug. If you visit Play Store, you can download the app, and we'll be right there to guide you through how to get yourself assigned to the app. We are also a plug for property. You want to manage your property, just as he said earlier, he managed Airbnb business. If you want to manage your property, you want to convert your property to Airbnb, please, we are your plug. We can do better with your property and make you earn better. As I said earlier, you can reach us on none of all our social media handle, and the numbers you can reach us through is 09077481210. I repeat, 09077481210. Another number you can reach us on is the number we called earlier, that you can reach us on the platform. We're active on WhatsApp, we are active on Facebook, we are active on Instagram. So I want to say this lastly, we have 1 minute more to go. What is your last word, sir, to our listeners?
Okay, so firstly, let me address the realtors.
Go straight. We have 1 minute.
Okay, the realtors, if you are starting in the real estate, you have to build clienteles, build honesty, attend events, and then you have to generate leads by, posting on different social media platforms. And most importantly, you should buy real estate. Contact WORIN, because real estate, as we initially stated, always appreciates. Please, everybody must have a piece of real estate. It's important.
Thank you very much. Everybody must have a real piece of real estate. This program continue next week, same time next week on Armed Forces Radio. Thank you very much. Thank you for listening. God bless you.
It's mine. It's not yours. Look at my documents here to prove that it is mine. This land is not your own, no. Oga, you better go and look for your own land. See my own document here. I don't pay for this land.